Welcome back again.
Again, yes. So if you're watching this on YouTube, we had a little internet mishap where our router probably sucks.
I don't know, sometimes the internet is quirky. Anyway, this is Snoo and Da Live.
Yeah.
Tonight we're hoping, anyway, if the internet will allow us to watch a public domain movie from 1936 called The Great Guy.
It's just called Great Guy. There's no...
All right, fine. Great Guy.
Uh-huh.
Next, I'm going to go on the Facebook and tell people you were rude to me.
I was the rude to you.
That's true, you were. So, hoping to have somebody join us here in the near future, and then we'll probably get started. Any new Snoo business or Reddit business to handle?
Not very much Snoo business, but probably some Reddit business.
Okay. By the way, he's Snoo.
And I'm Da. There is no new Reddit thing.
It's a sad state of affairs.
I know. I kinda can't believe it myself. I guess one thing is that Kate finally learned that you can DM somebody on Reddit and was like, apparently you can say thanks for an award. And then I said, you're welcome. Now we can chat on Reddit. And she didn't know that that was a Reddit DM. And her phone had said, you got an award. Thank the person.
Oh, by the way, the wind finally woke Kate up.
Hey, Kate.
She's here now. That's good.
Yeah.
Hello.
There is no video on the second screen. I think I have to reload it.
I did not know about, and still do not know about the intricacies of Reddit. So.
Yeah, which is why I handle the Reddit. Howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all.
Yes.
Since all can be any number of people, including one.
Yes, for some reason.
Counterintuitive for Yankees. What are you gonna do?
Or you could be saying y'all to nobody. I mean, it wouldn't make sense, but you could do it.
I don't think that really applies.
I think it does.
All right. Agree to pistols at dawn.
Take 10 paces.
Fair enough. And Kate says she's still learning about Reddit, and it's all secrets, including DMs. That checks out.
Yeah, there's a lot to understand with Reddit, especially because it's sort of a unique social platform.
Seems like a place Kate would like.
Well, that's why we made one.
There you go. So, all right. You're here, which means technically we can start the stream.
Yeah, we can pretty much just start.
And now I can make my revelation about why I chose tonight's public domain treat, Great Guy, starring James Cagney in 1936. And it's not the fact that he sounds like this, see?
Even though he does.
He does, though. That's an extra bonus. It's gravy.
Yeah.
Got it, dame?
Yeah.
The real reason I know for sure that this movie will be great is because of the blurb on IMDb, which I will share with you now, because he's an investigator for the Bureau of Weights and Measures.
That's not a real place.
That's almost as exciting as if, no, it is, but they have investigators? And that could be a movie? They're the people who go, like, seal the gas pumps at the gas station to make sure that the gallons that they're showing you on the screen accurately reflect the number of gallons pumped. That's how exciting that is.
Yeah, but like,
So-
I said it wouldn't be a real place in terms of like, you wouldn't have that in a movie. That's not a real place you would go to in a movie.
You certainly wouldn't plan a movie around the adventures of an investigator for the Bureau of Weights and Measures.
Yeah.
And that's why I love it. So, without further ado,
Let's go.
yeah, we can move on to watching this delight of a movie.
Delight.
Oh, wait, let me make sure the audio is all the way off over here.
The audio's on over here.
It is, even though it's harder to tell now with the electrical tape over the LED. But we're going to make it.
We will.
In-stream hug. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Kate says, first of all, I love that. Second, I have to share that Scooter is staring intently at my phone. It looks like she's listening to Da, and it's very cute.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Plus, since you're mobile, you're free to pace.
Yes, at any point.
That has value. Apparently his co-star Mae Clark was at one point famous. That point being 1936, I guess. So I'm just excited that this movie has audio.
Yeah.
Being from 1936, we're really walking the razor's edge there.
Well, this is the same year as Reefers,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
so I'm not super surprised. Kate says, I'm about to start pacing. I genuinely wonder if my downstairs neighbors can hear me pace, what they think I'm doing.
They probably think you're into CrossFit.
Yeah. And they don't want to go up to your floor because they think you're gonna tell them about CrossFit.
And no one wants to hear that.
Joe's in the hospital.
Joe?
No, Joe.
Joe who?
Joe Green.
Oh, no kidding.
Kate says, I'm a total CrossFit gal.
I knew it.
What is it, Chief?
Joe Green is in the hospital. Yeah, I was just telling Al I read it in.
Yeah, too bad.
Too bad it wasn't fatal. It could have been.
Yeah, too bad.
Sarcasm was very blunt back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
Mr. Green, you can't phone anyone, Dr. Thorne.
I must, I tell you, just once.
Mr. Green, you're a very sick man.
I promise to obey all your orders from now on if you'll just let me talk to Johnny Cagney. I must, I tell you, it's urgent.
Very well. Just this one call, but no more. Plug in the telephone, Mr. Green.
What right does the nurse have to limit the number of phone calls that man
I
makes?
don't know.
That's not a thing.
Department of Weights and Measures. Not Mr. Green.
Who just, like, calls at, like, 3 in the afternoon?
Yes, Mr. Green.
No, who answers the phone with that degree of urgency, not even knowing who's calling or why?
Department of Weights and Measures. I'm happy to take your call.
I assume that any calls to the Department of Weights and Measures are an absolute 911 emergency.
They're very important. They must be answered at once.
212, second call. Thank you. Dr. Richards, please. First order.
It says, I always call the Department of Weights and Measures.
Oh yeah, but only with an emergency.
Yes, which this is.
Joe Green, please.
Sorry, but Mr. Green is not permitted to have visitors.
Well, you please tell him Johnny Cade called.
Mr. Cave! Oh, I've been trying everywhere, Mr.
Mr.
Cave.
K.
That's, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, it's just to talk, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like talking to the lady on the phone at the Department of Weights and Measures.
Well, you know, she moonlights as an auctioneer, and that's just kind of bled over into her day job.
She has to force herself to talk slowly on the
Yeah,
phone.
she managed to for his name, Mr. K.
Mr. K.
Then she was back to full speed.
Yeah.
Recognize him?
I think he's one of the gang.
Kavanaugh's.
Yeah, Marby Kavanaugh.
I never met that mug, but I'm going to make it my business to before long.
No, you're no longer in the pleasure. Remember, you're in the Department of Weight.
So many of the people in this movie sound like they're speaking in a different language.
Wait, he was just reminding him of the gravity of his responsibilities at the Bureau of Weights and Measures. It's kind of like the Uncle Ben speech from Spider-Man. With great power in the Bureau of Weights and Measures.
Comes great responsibility within the Bureau of Weights and Measures.
That's right.
Remember now, keep your head on
Kate says, "Oh, reliable Mr. K."
For sure.
I'll be settled.
You will have to be. This Cavanaugh's plenty dangerous.
We'll take all the bite out of him. Then our trouble will be over, huh?
Cavanaugh's just a preliminary. The main bout's yet to come. Someone higher up.
Who?
Wish I knew.
Your visitor's time is up, Mr. Reed. I'm just leaving. Well?
Now remember, Johnny, don't let that fist drift against anybody's chin.
Oh, don't worry. It won't.
I'll just punch them directly. I won't have it drift.
Try not to be intimidated from agents of the EPA.
You won't have to, because you'll be dealing with people from the weights and distribution.
That's right.
Kate says, "Well, Da, when I worked at a yogurt shop every morning, I was reminded that if I didn't do my job well, the apocalypse would begin."
I'm glad you understood that for sure.
Yeah.
We've all been counting on you.
You wouldn't doubt him, would you? Same place, 12:30. And don't be late.
What? Me late? Well, I like that, of all the nerve. What are you talking about? I'm usually the one that has to stand around waiting 20 minutes for you to show up.
All right. But you heard me. Don't be
All right.
Little known fact, this is the Bureau of Weights, Measures, and Judging in who's on time or not.
We control the flow of time, so if you're late, it's
right.
your fault.
Look at that impressive crest there, by the way.
I know, they made that in Photoshop in 5
Not
minutes.
by mentioning any names. Who put him there? And why? Because he wouldn't take orders from anybody except the people who trusted him.
You're late.
I assume that's the corrupt officer inside the Bureau of Weights and Measures. He's gone bad.
But understand this. 40% of the American income is spent on food.
Kate says, "Honestly, Scooter wants me to believe every day that if her dinner doesn't happen at exactly 4, the apocalypse will occur." She's probably right.
Wow, yeah. It sounds compelling when you put it like that.
Have a great deal at stake, and they want to make it very tough for them. So if there are any of you who are a little bit afraid to tackle it, now's the time. Thanks. That makes it unanimous. Now, here's a neat little gadget, and one of the latest.
It's called a scale. Maybe you've heard of it.
It's a mini version of the Department of Weights and Measures.
This is cutting edge technology.
We can weigh things finally. Our department makes sense.
We're not actually exactly like James Bond, but, you know, like 98%
We're pretty close.
with all our gadgets.
Kate says, "Scooter is a great negotiator." I would bet.
Sounds like it.
Many cats are.
Oh no, it's our rivals at the Bureau of Land Management.
I thought you would say something like the Department of Zero Gravity.
Well, and they've got the people from the county auditors.
One left for you, a new man. Show him around. Okay, pal. You were late.
That I was. I'll not dispute you. I was late. But do you know where I was? I was around to all the newspapers to see if they knew that you were the new chief deputy.
Where are you from?
Well, I was born on the Great Blasket Island off the southwest coast of Ireland. But I lived most of my boyhood in a little bit of a village outside of Foxbourne, County Mayo.
Not the type of the kosher markets. I think I better take you myself. Well, if you don't mind, I'll just go anywhere I wishes.
Yeah.
No idea where that guy was supposed to be from.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I think he was telling us, too.
I heard Irish or
It
Scottish.
sounded, yeah, possibly Scotland.
Oh, out of wishes, I think I'll buy some strawberries. Just How much are they?
25 cents.
Are they fresh?
Fresh, and every berry is picked for its size.
Take a box.
Yes. You know, there's a saying in Ireland that it's all right to pick the berries, but you must never cut down the vines, because under the vines live all the good fairies. And if you cut down the vines, you do away with their power to do good for you.
I didn't understand a word you said.
Me neither. Apparently he's not an important character because we don't need to know what he says.
Take about 5 pounds of sugar. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Kate says, "Oh, when you said where that guy is from, my first thought which department he's from."
Oh, right.
Hey, what's supper? Oh, I don't know. Something that would stick you really. I've got an appetite for corned beef.
Okay, I heard that one. I've got an appetite for corned beef.
I didn't understand that one.
That's the extent of what I know about that character.
He likes corned beef.
He's got an appetite for it. So, yep.
Dude says, "So not first." We got Dude.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Dude, where have you been?
Right on the head. Wrap it up. Let me see.
Dudes, welcome to the adventures of an investigator for the Bureau of Weights and
Department of
Measures.
Weights and Measures. Yeah. Dude says, "Crazy busy."
Right on. Glad you could at least stop in.
And Kate says, "Corned beef is his personality."
It is to me.
He's made up of 50% corned beef.
No noise at all.
Yeah?
That's what his body mass is.
What is it? What is it?
Lead poison. Well, how do you suppose those got there? Your guess is as good as mine.
I didn't put that there or anything.
This is one of many sting operations run by the Bureau of Weights and Measures. And if you think we're tough, wait till the members of the Zoning Commission get here.
So many places and departments. How do you think of these? I need to figure them out.
I've just been alive for a long time.
I thought you were gonna say like the Department of Lead Sting Operations or something.
Wow,
To
no.
put the lead there in the first place.
that would also have worked. What are you busy with, dude? What is this shenanigan?
I don't. You stole my rubber chicken. This is like a kid fight. Like, what's happening?
I don't know. I think the other guy was undercover for the health department.
Okay. It doesn't mean anything when you're up against the Department
No.
of Weights and Measures.
Exactly. That's where the real power is.
They're at the top of the food chain, just below like the federal government.
Yes, they are.
Yes, sir. Fill it up. 5. Yes.
Did I never tell you about the giant causeway?
The giant causeway?
I thought he said the giant Cosby.
Oh, I don't know. That could be.
We made a giant statue of Bill Cosby. He said stealing a rubber chicken is a serious crime in the Department of Weights and Measures.
That's right.
What? One big knee and one little knee. You ever seen that?
He said one fake knee and one little knee.
I heard the little knee part.
93. This is a company car. I need a receipt.
Dude says, had to help my friend move to a new house all weekend and I've been working in the garage
At the Echo
also.
Cafeteria. It's a new
Oh,
place.
not a chance. You go to the Ritz today. This is
So are you like here for a minute, or are you just popping in and popping out?
I wonder. Dude says, I'm here forever.
How much is that?
You will never leave this website.
Glad to hear it.
And you have to make it 5 gallons.
Maybe that means you can come over sometime soon.
Yeah, you should. Ready for another fire pit and tiki torch night?
Yeah.
Thanks. You were warned about this violation last summer. Now you draw a summons. Oh, wait a minute, fellas. Wait a minute. Listen.
Can I offer you the opportunity of a lifetime?
I'll save what you need for the fine.
You can work for money.
Put a tag on that.
Again, so much violence involved in the Bureau of Weights and Measures.
Did he even actually punch him?
I don't know. I just, like, apparently this investigator for the Bureau of Weights and Measures should bring more muscle along.
You need a bodyguard.
More than just that guy, the unintelligible guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Cagney, would it be all right if I attend to this after lunch? I have a date with my boyfriend.
Of course.
Oh.
Run along, Jake.
Of course. Kate says payback for the rubber chicken crime.
Yeah.
We've all been waiting for that. This lamppost is really interesting.
And funny.
Imagine, wait, she's never seen a lamppost before. It's like a portcullis.
I guess it must be.
Is
Well,
this a
anytime you want to go back to
lamppost?
those others. Perfectly all right with me.
Say, are you with the Bureau of Weights and Measures? You have to tell me you know.
I thought you were gonna say, I only go out with guys from the Bureau of Weights and Measures.
I like it. Where should we eat? We're not going to the Ritz. We're going someplace that fits our purse.
Sweetheart, this is
I can see how you'd make that mistake, but actually I'm with the Chamber of Commerce. Impressed?
Ew!
Do what I say. We're going to the Ritz.
Spinach?
Some beans.
Some beans.
And she just hollered out spinach. I know they're in a. It's fine.
Parmesan!
Like normally, I would not be watching this. I would be listening to it on another computer while doing something on this one, and I would have really enjoyed that dialogue. Someone just being like, spinach, some beans.
Pork rice!
Oh, that's too bad. Anything serious?
Serious enough to keep them there for several weeks.
Oh, I'll have to send them
The
some.
guy after them is gonna be like, pork fried pork.
Always want to get around.
Give him the spinach!
Jello. 2.
No, Jello, apple pie.
No apple pie. Jello.
Are they arguing over the Jello and the apple pie?
I think she's trying to pick his dessert.
I don't get it.
Is this flirtation? Is she a dominatrix on the side?
Kate says, for more information on weighing and measuring things, please dial 1-976-MEASURE. I bet that's a real phone number. I would have to guess.
I was going to have lunch at the Ritz. It's so much more sociable here.
You just didn't even regard anything he was saying.
No, he was just mad that he got interrupted in the biopsy he was performing there. I assume that's what that was. He was all hunched over it.
I'll wait.
Now, since you're making all the decisions, when are you going to make the leap?
I've been thinking about that too. What do you say? 3 weeks from Saturday.
3 weeks from Saturday? That's 2 more pay days. You'll be in swell shape.
Aren't you glad I made you save, Johnny? Now we have enough to furnish a cozy little apartment on the installment plan, but it's
On the
just as good as...
installment plan, it's a racket.
With you, everything's a racket. Everybody's a burglar, everybody's a crook. You don't believe in philanthropy, you don't believe in public spiritedness, you don't even believe in men like Mr. Cagney.
All I know about Mr. Canning is he's your boss.
Oh, Johnny, you're hopeless. What would you do if I said Joel Green?
You
was
don't
dishonest
believe in
with
the
you?
alphabet.
So you were
You don't believe in the number
He's done it
system.
for days long.
Well, that's just the way I feel about Mr. Cagney, and I should know. I've been with him many years. I was with the firm years before he made me his private secretary.
That's his main move, just saying all right a bunch.
Just, well, works for Matthew McConaughey.
All right. But he's got specific ways of saying.
Yeah, no, really, Jimmy Cagney just spat a spitball at the fat guy.
Why?
Why was there a bullying problem in the 30s? I blame
Because
James
of that.
Cagney. Yes, it's all about Cagney. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks,
I
Cagney.
mean, no. Do you want my number?
I've got your number.
You've got my...
Oh, Mr. Haley, I wonder if by any chance you happen to be going my way.
Well, which way are you going?
The only thing is, I live at 191st Street.
There's a very funny thing now. I'm going within 2 blocks of it.
Oh, fine. Will you hold my nerve, Mr. Haley?
Yeah.
Haley. Haley, that's such a lovely name. It has a certain ring to it.
Did I ever tell you the history of the Haleys?
No.
You know Charlemagne, the emperor of the whole West. He was the first Haley. And one of the kings of Ireland, he was a Haley. Do you know that
Okay, so
I am
Ireland.
the first son of the first son
Yeah.
of the first son for 600 years straight down to...
Haley Selassie.
Yes.
Say, it's 10 after 6 and we don't pay overtime.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
And on time.
I'm always on time, except when I...
Good night, Aloysius.
Don't be working too hard, Johnny. I always say-
All right, let's go pick up my boyfriend on the way.
What Johnny wants is to do very little of it.
Also,
Except, of course, in the
Aloysius.
case where you have something to do which you can't put off. In which case,
He was
you
calling
always
him
do
that
your job.
instead of whatever his real name is that's hard to pronounce.
Good night.
Say good care of yourself.
Aloysius, I
Don't
don't
worry
know.
about her. She knows all the answers.
Sure I do, if you'll stop talking long enough for me to use them. Come on.
What was that?
That was him checking out her ass.
Oh,
So-
I didn't even catch that.
You're Johnny
It
Cage,
says,
aren't
did
you?
he say the Emperor of the whole West? Because I hope so, but I'm guessing it was the whole West.
Oh no, I'm going with your interpretation.
Yes, I am too.
Just plain Marty to you, Johnny. What can I do for you? Not a thing, kid. Not a thing. It's not. I came over here to do something for you. How about coming into my club? Our organization can use young fellas like you. No thanks. I don't
You
even
know,
what
people
my
from the
system
Department of Weights and Measures.
is. That's your future to look out for.
I'm prepared to offer you a spot in the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, where the real power is.
We work with the big guys.
Me about you. He thinks very highly of your ability. Well, that's fine. That's enough. He asked me very particularly to do something for you. How about deputy leader at $200 a month? And that's just a start, you understand? Now listen, you can, just a minute. What's on your mind? Well, I happen to have a summons here that you gave Edie at the Paradise Market. And you want me to forget it? That's the idea, kid. You do us something, and we'll cut you a nice...
Oh, okay. So he's not being offered a job. He's being bribed.
That makes sense.
It does make sense.
Going around with a
Because
chip
he
on your
rules
shoulder.
this town.
He really does.
This stuff is all on
Who
you.
else would?
A grocer or a butcher.
Kiss the ring, see?
She's supposed to pay.
It holds great power, see?
Look, I'll show you what I mean. You got 3 pennies? Come on. Come, give me.
Look, if you wanted to do a demonstration with 3 pennies, just prepare ahead and bring your own, man. Don't put the burden on James Cagney.
Even people in the 30s didn't have pennies on hand.
No, they probably did, though, because you could actually buy something for a penny back then. You really could.
I mean, yeah, but
That's
it was-
like saying no one would have a $1 bill. Not everyone does, but,
See?
I don't know.
you know.
I thought it would be more likely to have something like a dime or a nickel.
Now listen, Johnny. We can
Only
do
if
things
they're
for you
rich.
or to you.
That's
You
true.
think you
It's
do it, I mean, what you did to Joe Green?
1936.
Now listen, I'll turn a heat on for anybody who threatens my men or tries to slip money out of my desk pocket. It's a one-way street, Kavanaugh. And if you start up, you're gonna meet me coming down.
He's the Elliot Ness of the Bureau of Weights and Measures.
Yes, he
There
is.
you have it, boys. He wouldn't listen to reason.
Kate says,
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Fred, move over, kid.
Well, where do you think you're going?
We're going your way.
No, he ain't. He's going our way.
That's right.
Listen here, Subway subs may not be real footlongs, but they're 11.8 inches long. So get off of our backs or we will bury you in the desert.
0.2 inches doesn't make a damn difference.
That's right.
Kate says, I think I'm gonna start calling everyone kid. You know what I mean, kid?
Or son, as Tucker Carlson did in a recent confrontation.
I'm just gonna call everyone adult.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are you trying to commit suicide?
You don't mind if I stretch, do you?
Don't get nervous, Red. That ain't for us. That's for some mugwumps breaking the law.
11 even. Come on, we roll. I don't like that penny on you. Put this little model on.
For what? Put it on.
I think you'd look cute. Now twirl around.
You're a pretty, pretty princess. Now show it off.
That's right. You should really smile more. You'd be prettier.
Let me slap your ass now. Kate says, the thought of Tucker, a man partly famous for wearing a friggin' bow tie and more famous for throwing hissy fits, calling anyone his son is both sad and hilarious.
Yeah, it really was. I assume you've seen the video where he was confronted by a Montana, I think, like trout fishing instructor or something who just like towered over him, but was actually very restrained considering if you saw that fucking guy Tucker. So, yep, very funny indeed. Stu!
Yeah.
You said that 14 times.
I'll say it 14 more.
We're getting nowhere fast. Bring in the complaint.
Why, hello, Johnny. What are you doing here?
That's your man.
I came here for an argument.
The fella supposed
He's
to
gonna
fuck me
punch
up?
him.
This ain't I ain't friend of mine.
Is
How are you,
he?
Johnny?
What?
Sure, Johnny Cage, Chief Deputy Weights and Measures.
Red hair and that coat.
Yeah, the weights and measures.
Arrest the guy for having red
Everybody knows that guy.
He's the one guy from the Department of Weights and Measures.
Yeah.
Different color.
How about this gun?
Well, Cage's got a permit, ain't you, Johnny? You got a good wearing that coat, Johnny.
Johnny?
A coat like that is bound to get you in trouble.
Johnny?
Should be a lesson to you. This reminds me of the story of the guy who, right after the wedding, socked his bride in the jaw. Then he says to her, "That's for nothing. Now be careful."
This guy feels like he would tell long rambling stories that go nowhere.
You mean because he just did?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. That was
He would keep doing that.
That was my tip off as well.
There's more good than all the ice.
You know, Johnny, in a way, it's your own fault.
Wow, everyone's telling this guy he deserves an ass whooping. Now his girlfriend is telling him not just the douchebag guy.
What's the matter with the Irish?
I didn't say anything was the matter with the Irish.
You did so.
I don't have to say that there's something the matter with the Irish. We all know it. Just admit it.
What's up with those Scots? What's going on, Dad?
Stop pretending the Irish are okay. It's destroying our relationship.
There's something very wrong with those people. It's like unsolved mysteries, but a lot worse.
That's awesome. They were apparently in a furniture showroom this whole time, by the way. I thought they were at home, but
Are you guys gonna get off of our couches? Or...
yeah.
Shut up! We're having a discussion about how Ireland sucks.
I bet you're Irish. That's why you're such a jerk.
I got a call from the mayor. His name is Cave.
Oh, Mr. Cagney. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm here from the Irish Anti-Defamation League. I hear there have been some incidents.
Like everyone is racist against the Irish.
Except for him. Because he's with the Irish Anti-Defamation League. They work against that.
Mr. Cagney.
Oh, it's the auctioneer chick, I believe.
I think so. Kate says they're in a 1930s version of IKEA.
I guess they were. Yeah, they probably just got lost. Tired and had to sit down for a while. Have a heart-to-heart.
The Irish Congregation of... I'm trying to make an acronym out of the word IKEA, starting with the word Irish.
But congregation doesn't start with a K.
There's a website called Congregate that starts with a K, so I'm using that anyway.
Have at it.
Okay. I won't continue.
Disturb me, Helen. Ah, Mr. Cave.
What? I wasn't being Irish. What?
I was being Jewish.
I'm totally normal. Not Irish at all.
I didn't find any new pubs in a 5-meter radius.
Stripes that are showing your untiring efforts. Superb. Colossal. Precisely. Now, we wish to reward you properly. We're appointing you to the Governor's Tax Commission as Special Investigator. The appointment carries a salary almost double your present.
It's very nice, Your Honor, but you see,
Now, as a much older
Finally,
man,
he's getting offered another job, which I thought was happening earlier.
I advise you
Kate
to
says
accept
Irish Crispy Everything Association. I love that.
great need.
That works.
As has often been said, necessity is
the mother of suspension.
levity, Mr. Cave. Poorly taken, I think.
I don't approve of humor.
Very grateful for this opportunity, but I can't take it at this
Kate
time.
says that was an attempt by autocomplete.
Oh, what's the use of trying to be subtle? May as well be myself. Now look. I'm staying in the department, and there's not going to be any fix. I know I'm treading on a lot of toes in this organization, and I also know that the boys want me out of the way.
That's a bold statement, Mr. Cave. I'm sure you don't mean it.
I mean it. You can tell Mr. Monty...
My boutonniere says you don't.
Are you suggesting that Mr. Cavanaugh dictates the policy of this
And so
office?
does my fortune teller.
You know what a boutonniere is?
I just said a fortune teller.
I'm just asking.
Get able
Okay.
to...
It's that. It's the little flower on his lapel.
Oh.
Yeah? Uh-huh. Arrogant, swell-headed troublemaker. Terribly dangerous. Must be stopped. Never mind. We'll find a way. How about 18 holes in the morning?
That's how you're going to convince him to stop his investigation? Taking him golfing?
Sudden notice of Mary Woolworth's skin is a great shock. It leaves me with a very helpless feeling after all my years of service.
I'm afraid you objected a bit too strenuously, Mrs. Ogilvy.
Mr. Cave, we were being cheated. And for a long time, the deliveries were always far short of what we were compelled to sign for.
They've got everything covered as far as pictures are concerned. And here's a list of every bit of grocery to come off of the truck. That's all of it, Joe.
Yeah, sign the dotted line. I gotta go.
Say there, street urchins. How's it going?
Get his shirt on. As long as he get boss can count up to 10.
How is that open-mouthed gentleman on the left not saying "durr"?
He is the embodiment of the word "durr."
Mouth breather, please. Just pull it. Just raise your lower jaw. You-
Of course, always is.
durr. Come on.
Dub it in.
I want you to sign this.
Not me, Snooper. You wanna get my job?
Sign, I'll give you a chance to think it over in a cage. That goes for you, too. Don't sign with an X.
I want to eat this pencil, not write with it. It's made of my favorite kind of wood.
Number 2, pencil wood. Good for digesting.
Just like Mama used to make.
Johnny, do you want your daily number 2 pencils?
Make a call.
In the office hours,
I baked them in the
I want you to look at
fridge.
it. I want to get a look at you.
What happened at the mayor's office?
Offered me a job.
Good one?
On the governor's staff, lots more dough.
Johnny, how wonderful.
Oh, I
Johnny Cave, you're not going to pass up an opportunity like that. Sounds like your real chance. Think what it means to you. What?
What, Annie?
Red Cave, you old palooka. I ain't gonna
Palooka?
He is an old palooka.
You old palooka.
Which I believe means sort of like a washed-up boxer
They're gonna make their
past their prime.
Ah,
What are you doing here? I come up to get a passport. I'm going to
it
England.
says number 2 pencils have lots of fiber.
Big T chase boxes.
Just type it
Why
in.
do they chase boxes? It's supposed to be sport. And I'm gonna skip. I don't want to be a sport. I'm gonna be a gentleman. I got 3 million smacks in cash here. Under different names in 22
A
banks.
stupid,
what's Kenny up to?
clumsy, or uncouth
Sending it to a
person.
bootmaker? Bootmaker?
Or
I'm over with boots. I
an
ain't going away.
inferior or
Oh, come up, you
average
get a
prize
phone.
fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So boxer past his prime.
But there's also a 27-minute movie called Palooka from 1934.
I bet that's public domain.
We gotta watch it.
Who knows? Maybe that was like an Easter egg from the movie we're watching now.
Maybe, because it was made 2 years earlier.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
It's like the MCU where every movie is another advertisement for another movie.
Yes, it is.
Well, congratulations, you lucky stiff. Oh, Janet.
He called him a lucky stiff.
Pete Fry. Used to be in the leather business.
You did.
I used to give red samples. Pleased to meet you. Got the finest guy in shoes.
I think so.
The finest guy in
We're throwing a big
shoes.
party tonight. You couldn't get. I got a whole floor there and a cage full of butlers. I'll let you both to come. Oh, it's going to be a swell blowout. With all the fancy trimmings.
Swell blowout, and this guy is more of an auctioneer than anyone else in the movie that we've seen so far.
9:30.
9:30.
Come on, old palooka. And skip your dinner. I got $1,000 worth of fancy grub coming up. Bye.
$1,000 worth of fancy grub.
He made a speech on the radio once.
Speak for the radio.
What would $1,000 even get you for one meal?
It was good fighting. I'm glad I
Let
won.
alone like $500.
Well, I'm glad you're not prize fighting anymore. Listen, Johnny, about that job in the mayor's office.
You do something for me.
You know I'll do anything I can.
Now, if I prove to you that this boss of yours is not the shining example of virtue it's supposed to be, will you do your snooping for me?
I'll read that when he gets back.
How could you suggest such a
What's wrong with...
Oh, Mr. Canning, this is Mr. Cave.
Mr. Cave, Department of Weights and Measures, huh?
They just know him. They know what department he's from. It's like his call to fame.
I don't want to hold you up until anything going someplace.
Not at all. Glad to have a chat with you. Sit down.
Thanks.
You
You missed that old guy saying, "Oh, Johnny Cave from the Department of Weights and Measures."
Your reputation precedes you.
And Kate says, "Wow, calling someone the finest guy in shoes is so specific. I feel like it's something you'd only say once."
I hope that's something a woman said to a man.
No, that was the guy who said palooka.
Oh my God, that's just.
Kate says, "It's specific and yet it means nothing at the same time. It's pure art."
Yeah, that is true. Kate, you old palooka, you're right.
You're the finest gal in shoes.
Yeah.
Let me give the story of your Jefferson papers.
Of course, all the very finest gals are barefoot and pregnant. We can agree on that.
I heard about your latest gift. Murphy, please. Murphy? Johnny Cave, your weights and measures. Yeah, I got a picture story for your expedition.
That's how he introduces himself to everyone.
Because of the clout. You know, that way the person on the other end of the phone is immediately intimidated. Like, oh my God,
The
no.
Department of Weights and Measures.
I always feared this day would come.
It's like the IRS.
I'll see you in jail, Prince.
Kate says, I finally got called a palooka. I can't spell that. It's an A instead of an E. It's fine.
Yeah.
My dreams have come
finally
true.
trumped. My finally have come true.
Yes.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. King.
You've earned it, Kate.
Yes, you have.
Supper. If he gives his blackmailing scheme to the papers, I won't have to do a thing.
Well, I'll be greatly offended if that happens.
Be lucky if he escapes the jail.
More than a little butt hurt, if I'm being real.
I'll surely slap him in the face.
Or at least have my secretary draft a strongly worded
You
letter.
don't know Mr. Cagney. He's a fine man.
With the words poppycock.
Mrs. Clark gave me this job. Well, he's been like a father to me. No, Johnny, you're mistaken. Well, don't do anything I can't forgive you.
You won't have to forgive me for anything, baby. I know what I'm doing. I've got...
What?
I don't know.
Is that the story?
You bet. Print it. Thanks, Mr. Cave. Thanks, Johnny.
They had to wait for him to say print it, and then they all went. Kid says, in my best Texas accent with a polite curtsy, "Why, thank you kindly, sir."
Well, I think nothing at all of it, ma'am. Or miss, as the case may be.
The weights and measures? City prosecutor's office speaking. Ask Johnny Cave to send down all the papers on the Canning case right away.
Just a moment, please. Mr. Cave, the prosecutor's office wants the evidence on the Canning case. Shall I take the papers down?
Tell him I'll bring them down myself in a couple of minutes.
Mr. Cave says he'll bring them down himself in about 2 minutes.
Thank you.
Now, I want to send this letter, but I don't know how much postage to put on it because I don't know how to weigh it.
If only there were a place to weigh.
Secretary, can you handle this for me? No way to know how much postage. It's not like I'm a professional.
All right, buddy. I twist my stamp. Give me a hand, will you?
Let me get the other side.
Yeah.
What?
Jesus Christ.
He's a judo expert in 1936. Look at that.
They had a lot of good choreography in this one.
Well, I thought this was a door, but I reckon not.
stores are openings in places. They don't have to be openings to anywhere.
I figured there might be one in the uppermost corner of a room. It's just it was a hypothesis I had.
You have to crawl to get there.
Yep.
Hello? Yes? Nice work, Burton. Bring him over here right away. Thinking things over, Mr. Canning. I made a bad deal. 500 ain't enough for them papers. They're worth a lot more to me. Oh, I should say about, 5 grand? 5 grand? Work takes you the chances.
Dear Lord, 5 grand.
Chances now.
He took his glasses off, you know he's serious.
Kate says, Wheeze, I genuinely don't know how to feel about the fact that I like y'all southern accents more than my own. It's this weird mix of appreciation, laughing, and envy. I should be able to Texas well, and I can't. Which is a strength, I think.
Yes, we admire that about you.
5 grand,
Yeah.
I'll peddle them papers someplace else.
Find anything yet, Pat? I gave all the description I could. Well, it all happened so quickly. I was not completely dizzy. Still dizzy. Well, you do whatever you think best. As far as I'm concerned, you're the police department. Well, you keep digging through those pictures, and I'll be down in a while. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Hat.
At a time
Yeah,
like
very
this,
hat.
That is very hat. She may be one of evil Santa's elves with that hat, honestly.
What's that in?
It's worse than that, Joe.
What's this?
Your bank book, all your savings are there.
That's your department.
Not anymore.
Oh, now, darling, you don't mean...
I mean, we're through. Finished. Please listen, you've got to let me.
Kaput?
I listened to enough. It's no use. You hurt me. I begged you not to. But you wouldn't listen. You never.
Zilch.
You're arrogant. You're stubborn.
Kate says, super hat. Or maybe hair architecture.
I'm going to get out.
Possibly.
And you?
Really good hair architecture.
So don't. I don't ever want to see you again.
Well, you're gonna have to. We both work in the Department of Weights and Measures.
That's right. Such is the life of an investigator in the Department of Weights and Measures.
Very drama-filled.
How about this guy?
Yeah, I should have gone with Morgan Freeman right there.
Yeah, yeah.
There's the guy.
Such is the life of an investigator for the Department of Weights and Measures.
Four convictions.
It may be the answer to an orphan's prayer. Get this guy, will you, Pat? How long will it take?
Oh, I gotta get Charlie, Joe, a couple of pigeons, a car.
Gotta order lunch, second lunch. It's gonna be a minute, man.
Third lunch,
And then you
extra
You got a
pizza.
lot of crust pinching me and breaking the law. I can have you busted for this. Huh? That's quite a pull, eh, Joe?
Yeah. Wait. Let me use that phone and I'll get sprung out of this trap in 5 minutes.
Plenty of time. Telephone girls will be out all night. You don't remember strong-arming this fellow this afternoon and stealing his papers.
I never monkey with kids.
Take it easy, Johnny. He'll talk or we'll keep him here till Christmas.
And then he just gets out of jail on Christmas.
Yeah, apparently.
No matter what.
Super lucky.
Marty, a friend of yours?
Yeah, in a way. What about it?
Nothing. Mike, take him downstairs a while. He's tired. He needs a little rest.
You can't do this to me, Hamlin. I tell you, I've got an important date.
Oh? Heard the story of the lifer, the one who knows.
Ah, you do. His eyebrows.
Did you see how much
I'll let you go if you come back and tell me every detail of that date.
This is the old
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know many ladies.
Mother must have given him lots of tea, though.
What are you gonna eat at the restaurant?
Take it easy now, Johnny, and be sure to
Fried
examine the
rice
tape
and
like
beans. Kate says a thing I can actually say with some regularity, and it can maybe be normal. Joe?
Yeah, absolutely. She could have been one of the dolls in this movie. He's the best guest at an Airbnb. He always tidies up before he goes. Makes the place look nicer than when he got there. He gets 5 stars every time. Say, is this a door?
Is this Narnia Sea?
Because he's in a wardrobe.
He is. What is he looking for?
Something.
He's very invested in looking for that something.
It probably weighs something or could be measured. Or both.
People are very invested on what the weights and measures division of the government has to weigh and measure next.
Yes, 100%.
That's front page news.
He measured that photo or that picture's angle and determined that it was not perfectly vertical, so he fixed it.
He measured each side.
Yep.
And there aren't going to be any ifs or buts about it. I want Joe Burton released at
Kate says that famous book, The Lion, the Irish, and the
Kate is right. We've been giving the Irish a free pass for like half an hour now.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We gotta make some racist jokes about the Irish.
They're getting spoiled.
Haven't got anything on him anyway.
And let Burton go. Orders from the boss.
No, that's all right. I didn't want Burton. I want those papers.
Think Burton still has them?
Certainly, that's where they got him out of here.
That's right. I'd like to give that mug another working over for the way he bawled me out playing it. Said he hardly had time to get his map scraped and massaged. He's going to that big blowout Pete Riley's giving tonight.
Burton's going to Riley's party?
Says he has an invite.
So have I. Just that time not to get my black
Ah, the internet's out.
Burton again.
Look out, Johnny. Burton's
Yeah.
tough. I found that out.
It was doing so well. Oh, it's back.
Okay, so the internet was briefly out, but hopefully we were buffered enough to still be relatively on track here.
Yeah, it's back now. Kate says you're back. Yeah, our internet sucks.
Yeah, it has sucked for the past week or so.
Just sitting here minding my own business.
I get it. You want me to mind mine. But this is my party, and I want everybody to be happy, especially you and Johnny.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd rather not discuss it. Besides, I don't think you'd understand.
It's my guess that maybe you don't understand Johnny. Don't you read the papers? This guy's in a jam.
Papers.
He's in a jam.
No jelly involved, though.
Kate is also not happy with her ISP.
Yeah. At my heels was a tiger, and right in front of me was a roaring lion. Well, I was in a pretty bad way.
But what happened?
What happened? I was killed.
Why is that so funny?
I don't know.
Hello, Mr. Canning. I'm surprised to see you.
He sounds like Liam Neeson. I guess that's funny.
He really does, because he's been taken.
Introduce you some of the mob.
Oh, don't bother. I'll find my way about.
Okay, find yourself a squad to dance with. I'll see you later.
My goodness.
If you want a drink, flag a butler.
All right.
May I see you a minute?
Yeah, sure.
That's my banker, honey.
Go powder your nose, will you? I'll be right back.
Well, I
Tramps. Maybe to hurt you?
No, that's all right. Wait till I take my dress.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
Nothing to him?
No. Hello, Mr. Cagney.
Janet,
I'd like you to know Mr. Parker. This is my boss, Mr. Cagney.
delighted, Miss Parker. You're in very good company.
I agree with you, sir.
Thank you. Wait a minute.
Kate says, hey, it's normal 1930s dancing.
Yeah, actually not bad. That's a good point. Nobody was spastic.
Yeah, Kate says no reefers.
Or, yeah, exactly. Yep, nailed it.
What happened to that big mug with a bit of blonde fluff?
You don't mean that guy that's been marching up and down my heels all evening, do you?
Yeah. Seen him?
No, not lately.
You can't scare me, Cabby.
It's $5 grand, there are no papers, and that's fine.
It's a holdup.
Yeah? And what would you call that little trick you had me
You don't think I carry 5,000 around in my pocket?
for? All right. I'll take a check made out to cash for the chink in my apartment. That'll make it a legitimate business deal. Not that it makes
Kate
no
says, you
difference to
can't
me.
scam me, Kenny.
Gotta watch out for Kenny.
If Kenny hears that, he's gonna be
Yeah.
feeling like someone wanted to
Hey,
scam
I
him.
believe you, baby.
No, not at all.
Think you can find your way back to Haley?
No, I'll find him all right. I'll just look where I go if I'm a little bit nutty.
I'll see you there.
Better let me go out first.
It's always wise to commit your crimes by check. Make sure to leave that paper trail.
Yeah, you gotta leave some evidence.
Wait a second, that key weighs more than a key should weigh.
I know, as someone who's weighed keys before at the
right.
Department of Weights and Measures.
What do you think, I'm Irish? You could just fool me?
Yeah, Irish in this universe have a tendency to be fooled.
That's
and
right.
scammed.
You show me that. Hold back if you're wrong. I had a ringside seat and I saw every blow. The Tony threw a wide right. Dempsey stepped in with a left to the stomach. I beat Johnny Cage the same way in Jersey City that time. Look, I'll show you in slow motion. Now bring up your right.
You're telegraphing, eh, Pete?
Oh, yeah, Johnny, I was telling you about the time I slapped you down in Jersey City. You know, you should have beat me that night. I was an old man then, but I was too smart for you.
Well, tell me what happened. I never did find out.
Well, you threw a wide right. I led with a left to the stomach.
Oh, no, I never with the left.
Oh, you threw a right, Johnny.
Oh, no.
I led with a left.
Fat Peyton Manning is amused.
I led with a left. and you threw a
Oh, I thought he was about to
I
fall
threw a right and
asleep.
it missed.
Oh,
Jeez. Fat Peyton Manning is not doing so great.
no. He got clocked.
Kate says a paper trail is important. You want the memories. You know, it's like having photos of people you like. You want to have checks from the crimes you enjoy.
It's like, you know what? And fuck it, I'm getting political. It's like Matt Gaetz and Joel Greenberg leaving their Venmo profiles public for payments made to underage prostitutes. Fucking brilliant. I love it so much. I love it so much.
So much.
That they're that dumb.
They're so dumb. Dumb of the dumbest regard. Kate says hashtag effing brilliant.
Yep. That's for sure.
Yes,
Well, you can have things.
I was on the pilot tunnel. What do you call it? Excuse me.
Certainly know how to pick your spots.
You're just making comparisons, Hazel. My father always said you've got to know
Kids is
something
also
about the
weeds.
weeds to appreciate
Yes.
a road.
Definitely.
Well, let's get out of the garden and pay some attention to me.
Oh, yes. I was simply telling the girls how fortunate I was.
Wait a minute, Hazel. Excuse us. Now, listen. You keep your eye on Burton. Tell Riley not to let him out of here. I'm going over to Burton's apartment. Johnny has the key. I'll explain later.
Excuse me.
Well,
surely.
I beg your pardon. You're a friend of Johnny Cade's, aren't you?
I'm proud of.
Okay, so just every lady on earth is drawn to this incomprehensible Irishman,
I hope so.
like moths to a flame. They just cannot get enough.
Because they don't understand him.
Right.
No, he's gone out looking for a bit of trouble.
You're so
He had a
mysterious.
date with
How are you gonna rehearse right?
You're such a good listener. Over.
That just sounds Swedish.
No, the Swedish chef doesn't sound Swedish.
I don't know. Kate says, but beware the Irishman.
Yes, that's for sure. Do you know who I am? See, I'm Fat Peyton Manning.
I'm Peyton Manning before he got thin.
I have friends in the Bureau of Weights and Measures, so don't cross me.
They know how fat I am.
That's right. They've weighed me. Suffice to say, I carry a lot of weight in this town.
I keep the town grounded.
No, Captain Hadley.
Molly?
Just say a friend of Johnny Cade's.
I guess that's Mommy.
You're correct. Which is why I picked a short movie tonight. We're almost done.
Good.
I'm smirked.
You are smart.
That must be the closet.
Smells like the Irish in here.
We have to fumigate the place.
It's lousy with them.
Hand me a chair. Keep your eye on that door.
Kate says the Irishman left a scent trail following.
That's right.
That's where the Irishman went.
He's establishing his territory. It's normal.
Oh.
Oh, Mr. Cave, I believe. Weights and measure.
Wouldn't it be just too bad if you were found here stiff and cold, shocked while committing burglary?
You haven't got nerve enough to use that rod on me, Kavanaugh.
Funny, I thought I had.
Take care of him. Till after I get rid of these.
Yeah, you know, if someone pulls out a gun on me, I don't usually dare them to use it.
Shoot me, I dare you.
I knew this was a door.
No, I just liked how he appeared right behind it.
Yep.
Oh, Marty.
They had a double guy appearing from behind someone scene there.
Yeah.
Firebug in a high hat. Everything all right, Johnny?
Yeah. Kind of toasted around the edges, but it's all here.
I'm afraid we'll have to arrest you for, what'll it be, Johnny?
Oh, attempted arson.
Well, that'll do for now.
You can't arrest me. Let me have that phone.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be fair to Mr. Burton. He'd have to pay you for the call. Now send a man to pick him up. And then we'll have a little get-together, and Pete Riley may send some sandwiches.
I'm hungry.
Wow, yeah. Like, that sounds kind of nice. Can I come? I mean,
No, I'm hungry. That's the point.
yeah.
On the
I need a sandwich right now.
Kate says, is that cop making up Johnny's crimes on the spot? That's what I was thinking. Like, he's so bad at his job, he's asking what Johnny's crime should be.
Yeah, he asks the culprit what they would like to be charged with.
What'll it be this week, Johnny? Arson, murder.
I'm gonna go with jaywalking, see?
I've got nothing else to do this weekend. I haven't filed a jaywalking crime in months.
Lock this door, Johnny.
He's asking them to lock the door and they're just fighting.
As I finish this cigar.
It's a really good tasting one.
Is that a cup of popcorn? What are you... I don't understand. What are you holding up?
And how did you get the ring?
Ordered, of course.
But how?
It's made of popcorn. They're
I
not
need
that hard to
someone to
find.
But what if it's...
I know.
How'd I get the rent, doll? I'm on the take. I work for the Bureau of Weights and Measures.
I get a very good salary. People are known to get good salaries.
Not the best salary, but so many bribes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Kate says, the people in this movie really understand priorities.
They do.
This charming love scene.
Oh, they're back at IKEA. He's actually a hobo.
Those Irishmen don't know how to let us have a good time.
Yeah, he does not maintain his own residence. That's why he brings all his dates to IKEA.
This is the fanciest place I know.
This is my actual living room, see?
Kate says, all good movies end at IKEA.
That's true.
So this has been our only good movie.
It's been our only good movie.
Because it ended at IKEA.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I guess by that standard, I agree.
Also, I just realized that today, very early in the morning, is the 4th anniversary of the Emoji Movie.
Oh, wow.
It came out on July 28th, 2017.
You haven't been planning your anniversary celebration in advance for that occasion?
This was my celebration. I was going to go on stream and tell everybody about how awesome that day would be.
We're going to have a catered event for that. Based on the template of a debutante ball.
That makes sense. Everyone needs to celebrate this movie.
Someone will be wearing a dress and a crown. It could be me.
I think you would look good in a dress and a crown.
Thank you. I'm an autumn, maybe.
Kate says-
Actually, I'm not. I'm a winter.
Kate says, I'm throwing a party in The Sims.
Tell us about that.
Yes.
And please combine with final thoughts, since we have gotten a it's past snooze bedtime
I
complaint.
was gonna say, I
So,
thought
yeah.
she said, but he has to go to bed.
She did, but we're wrapping up.
Yes, we are.
So,
Because that's worthy of celebrating, Kate says.
all right, here comes the final thoughts. And as Dooge predicted, he was here forever.
I think he's still here. He's just doing the dude lurking thing.
Oh, that's good. He's probably still working in the garage or something.
Dude, you still... Okay, he is still here, yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Confirmation.
Exactly. And she says final thoughts incoming.
Yes. Well, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Got our core friends for the stream.
Yeah.
Did you even try to contact War Devour? Or he has his notifications on?
I
don't know.
didn't contact him. Dude says I was just playing Pokemon on the other screen. Which Pokemon game?
Oh, Snoo demands to know.
Is it the new Pokemon Snap? Because I think we should play that.
Featuring Todd Snap,
I don't think it has Todd Snap.
then I'm out. If Todd Snap is out, I'm out.
But new Pokemon Snap.
Well, if you're in, then I'm in. But if Todd Snap's brother-in-law is out, then I'm in.
If his brother-in-law's, mailman's, dog walker's sister is in, then I'm in.
Yes. Pokemon Fire Ash. It's a homebrew.
Oh.
And it lets you play all the way through from Kanto to Alaha.
I don't know what that means. Neither of us are Pokemon guys.
Me neither. I wondered why you asked which version.
I thought he was saying one of the Switch games.
You don't play any of them.
Dude says it long.
It long, which is like 8 mile.
8 mile, eat long, good luck.
And then?
There's no and then.
That's the worst. My snoo.
My duh. Like 200 hours.
That is a lot of them.
It is.
Good night to you, sir.
Yeah.
We are about to wrap up after Kate's final thoughts come in, but thank you, as always, for joining us here. And hopefully you'll have a day to just chill one of these times.
Yes, and will you be here for next stream, which will probably be in a couple of days?
I don't know if he knows that yet.
Well, I'm asking him anyway.
Fair enough. Because if you will, just sign here. In the meantime, Kate says, so a quick update for Snoo. I did set up Snapchat, but, and sorry, let me just interrupt because I think Dude is signing off. He says it's quite likely he will be here for
He
the
says
next one.
quite likely.
It's just likely. It's
Read it right.
fine. He's maybe from Lithuania or something. We don't know. So a quick update for Snoo from Kate. I did set up Snapchat, but I don't feel comfortable using it. A bunch of people I never want to talk to again showed up as recommendations to befriend, and I just felt uncomfortable. So probably no social media in the more traditional sense for me. Other updates, nothing super new really. I'm feeling really content and happy and eager to work full time. And also she says, thanks to you both for being awesome. Thank you for the same, and also same to Dooge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hope Scooter enjoyed the stream as well.
Scooter probably enjoyed listening to you.
All right. On that note, we're all on the same page, which is have a great night, everybody.
Yeah.